On Thursday morning, Donald Trump admitted something shocking. He admitted that it was because of foreign influence, foreign interference in the 2016 election that he even got elected. He sent it out in a tweet, folks. Here's the tweet. Russia, Russia, Russia. That's all you heard at the beginning of this witch hunt hoax. And now Russia has disappeared because I had nothing to do with Russia helping me to get elected. It was a crime that didn't exist, so now the Dems and their partner, the fake news media, blah, 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 tweet continued on another page that I don't care about. The important thing to know is that Trump specifically said, I had nothing to do with Russia helping me to get elected. So he's admitting in this tweet that Russia helped him get elected. Now, during Robert Mueller's press conference on Wednesday, he both began it and ended it by saying, hell yeah, guys, there was a lot of Russian interference. They got into systems. Bad things happened. We need to take that seriously and we need to fix it. And so Trump comes out and says, hey, but I wasn't involved in it. It helped me. Wow, did it help me? But I didn't do it. At least there was insufficient evidence by Robert Mueller, according to Robert Mueller, to say that Trump was involved in any of it. But he said their interference helped him win. Now, just a short while later, Donald Trump's walking out of the White House on the South Lawn, and reporters asked him, like, hey, you just admitted this thing? And he responded, he said, no, Russia did not get me elected. Okay, so I guess that clears that up. But the tweet's still there. And in fact, actually, a lot of stories said that he deleted the tweet. But in fact, last time I checked, that tweet is actually still there. And if it's not, don't worry, we've got screenshots, as do hundreds of thousands of other people. We're not going to forget that he said this. Except for one person. There's one person who is 100% going to forget that Trump said this, going to forget that Mueller said there was outside interference in 2016, and that person is Mitch McConnell. Mitch McConnell, Republican Majority Leader in the United States Senate, has repeatedly blocked every single attempt, including the bipartisan attempts, to secure our elections from outside interference, whether it's from Russia or from any other country on this planet. Mitch McConnell has repeatedly, multiple times, said, nope. And he single-handedly killed these measures to protect our elections. Because here's the thing, folks, understand this. This is not just about Russia, okay? There's lots of other bad actors on this planet. We just happen to know what Russia did, and to be honest, what they did was fairly weak. It worked. Not going to discount that. It worked and it happened. But it was also very weak. You know, buying some Facebook ads, spreading some memes, creating some fake Twitter accounts. Well, we also know, I guess, that they hacked into a couple election systems here in the state of Florida, but you know, that's a big deal. And that's what we have to worry about first and foremost. Because study after study has shown us that we got to worry about kids down the street from us. We got to worry about our neighbor. Those people can also hack into these election systems fairly easily. Yet Republicans repeatedly tell us they're not going to do anything to fix them. Meanwhile, yeah, I understand. Hell yeah, a lot of people are out there still yelling, Russia, Russia, Russia. If you're only focusing on Russia, then you're not taking the issue seriously either. Folks, you're not. We have known for well over a decade and a half that voting machines and voting systems in this country are hackable. Hackable by people with even the most rudimentary hacking skills. Children below the age of 13 have been able to hack into these systems and actually change votes and change the voting rolls. So if you're only focused on Russia, then yeah, you've missed literally everything else because there are so many problems. There's people in the United States right now who would love the opportunity to change those voting rolls. But again, Republicans do nothing. Republicans are stopping any efforts to secure our election systems. Why? Well, the answer to that is quite simple. Because every time we hear a story about an election system getting screwy, or 5-hour wait times, or repressive voter ID laws, or poll taxes like we've got in Florida, every time we hear one of those stories, or vote swapping on the voting machines, it always seems to benefit the Republicans, and that is the only reason that they won't do a damn thing about it. Thanks for watching, everybody, and don't forget, if you like what you see here, like, comment, share, and subscribe to our channel. And now you can also become a member of Ring of Fire and get exclusive early access to certain Ring of Fire videos all throughout the week. Just click on the little join button right below the video.